Welcome to Mike's Beer Channel on YouTube. On this soup or bowl weekend. Soup or bowl? The big game special from Tampa Bay. That's why I'm drinking England. They have a brewery in Tampa Bay. Although I think the Pilsner's probably not brewed there. Anyhow, so we're doing a special for the soup or the bowl.
Which one would you choose?
And what I did is I grabbed 4 lagers from local breweries in Tampa Bay. No IPAs, no porters, no stouts, no weird stuff.
Yay!
Just normal beer. So, we're going to start, let's start with south. We'll start with the furthest south. This is Adoptable Lager. Now this is brewed by Motorworks Brewing in Bradenton, Florida, and this on the cover there is Candy. She's actually a dog at the Manatee County Animal Shelter.
Oh, cool.
So they actually put pictures of the dogs on the
Did they donate proceeds too, or something?
I believe there was something. Consider donating. Brewed, canned. I don't know if they donate, but they are, I mean, this is helpful.
But they're at least promoting donations.
They're
so
promoting,
that works.
and it has right here, if you can't adopt, consider donating to www.sheltermanatee.com to help fund brand new shelters in Manatee County.
Oh, that's cool.
For
All right.
For your friends in needs. It's 4.9% alcohol by volume. I've never actually been to Motorworks. It's in downtown Bradenton. I know where it is, driven by it, but I don't live in Bradenton. Anyhow, I don't know if we've tried one of their beers before either. We might have. I'd have to go back. We're over like 170 beers now,
I don't recall.
so I don't remember.
But that's not surprising. You usually don't remember. You start talking about beers we've had, and I'm like, what? I don't know.
And this, I love. You can tell this is a small brewery because this label was. It's actually a label that's taped onto the can.
Yeah, it's pretty close to being straight though, which is impressive.
Yeah, well, no, it's not that. It's just
they're usually crooked.
That just tells you that this is someone who just loves to make beer, because I don't think
maybe has a little OCD too.
Or I don't think you make a lot of money doing it this way. Okay, now it looks pretty light, like a lager should. I think we're gonna save a little for a trick at the end. We'll give her the full one.
Oh wow, that's unusual.
Okay, now it is, I think there's a little bit.
It's because there's more big game drinking in the future.
I think there's a little bit of a little cloudiness. It smells like beer. Oh, it's got a really good aftertaste. It's light. This is like, now to be fair, most of the micro brews and specialty brews and stuff, a lot of it, like IPAs aren't very refreshing. I'll admit that. That's got good flavor. It's got a little bit almost of that German beer taste.
It's so bubbly.
Okay.
You could use stir.
Stir?
Yeah. It's a little gassy for me.
Now, I don't know a lot of history about Motorworks, but I want to say they were probably one of the first, like, micro breweries in Manatee County.
I'm having a hard time getting past this. So many bubbles. Like I can't taste the beer as much because it's so carbonated.
I don't know. It's got a nice flavor. I like it.
You can just serve it like with one of those little straws like they have on the WD-40 can. Just taped right into the can. You take it off, stir it up, get some of the bubbles out, and there you go.
Okay. I've never thought of that. Anyhow, I like it. It had good flavor. And the thing at the end isn't going to work, so let's just do this. Get it over with.
What were you going to do at the end?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
We're going to have to rank them at the end, though. So right now we're going to put that in the middle.
Okay.
Because these are all the one's a Pilsner.
We can't see that, by the way. Just thought
That's
I'd tell
fine.
you, so you're gonna have to pick it up at the end.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyhow,
We're backwards from our normal backdrop.
it's light. It's refreshing. It's got a little bit of bitterness. Do you taste that little bit of bitter?
I do. That's
Little
about all
bit of
that I taste
bitterness?
because I get that in the aftertaste. The bubbles are still like.
And
I'm
it's
trying
got
to get
like
some of the bubbles out.
It's got like a sweet aftertaste. I like it. It's really good. We don't do a lot of lagers, but that one was pretty good.
I'm confused because you were just talking about being bitter and then said it had a sweet aftertaste. So I'm like,
Well, it does. Afterwards, I feel sweetness. But when you drink it, you got that little bit of bitterness. That's where I got that little bit of German. I taste a little bit of German beer.
it definitely has that kick at the end that makes you want to take another drink.
Yes. Now, this is going to be hard to judge because we don't do a lot of lagers. That's just like the most popular beer style in the world. Why would we drink those? Dogs in the bark ground. Bark ground? I'd like to state this is our first review, so I should be fine. We're going to give a tentative score.
That's why you're saying things like bark ground.
Okay, number 2, we're going south to north. Is St. Pete north Tampa?
No.
So St. Pete would be next. The one in Tampa is the breweries off of Florida Avenue.
Well, wouldn't that be your west? Or is that not what you were doing?
Well, I was going Motorworks. I think St. Pete, Tampa, the final beer. Anyhow, we're going to St. Pete. This is Postcard Pils. It's American Pilsner, 4.7% alcohol. It's Green Bench Brewing Company, St. Petersburg, Florida, and this also has a label that was put on, but this is like a plastic type label. And this one they tell you you're supposed to pour it in a glass. It's American style Pilsner. It's got a solid American hop profile. Is brewed with a touch of flaked maize and U.S. grown Mount Hood hops.
St. Pete, home of the Rays.
Who went to the World Series?
2020 World Series.
Yeah, St. Petersburg, being a popular tourist destination, produced many of the best postcards in the world.
All right, we gotta get moving. It's getting chilly.
Famous.
I'm sorry, I'm a wimp.
Oh my goodness, it's like 65
I know
degrees.
the whole world is on like the Tampa Bay scene, so everybody's gonna be like, "What?"
They don't understand. For us, this is cold. Oh, I've got the glasses backwards.
And I don't have my jersey on yet because I was warm, but now I'm cold.
Wow, that seems to have beer in it forever.
Thank you.
Okay, now this has an IBU rating of 35.
I don't remember what that means.
That is the bitterness. Imperial bitterness.
It matches the
I
can.
believe. It does match.
It almost looks like it should be a fruity beer.
Fruity?
Yeah, like one of the mangoes or pineapples or something. You know, it's got that kind of extra color added to it.
Do you know
Do you think
Pete?
I'm crazy or like you're just like, whatever?
I got distracted by the green bench. Apparently St. Pete's known for green benches. I've lived in this area for 23 years. I don't know anything about St. Pete's green
Well, we don't go to
benches.
St. Pete very often.
When I first moved down here, that was where my magazine route was St. Pete, Clearwater. Oh, this smells a little,
Ooh. Oh.
bitter.
Oh my. I don't like it.
It's very bitter.
Oh.
That's the hops.
Yo. Yep. That's all yours. Sorry, don't like it.
What am I gonna do with it? Hang on.
It's gonna go in the bowl.
We're gonna pour it in
Save
the
it
bowl.
for later. This would be a good time to remind you all if you haven't liked or subscribed or shared. Might need more subscribers
I need
because
more subscribers. I'm putting beer in bowls here.
I am keeping my foot down about getting the glasses until he has enough subscribers.
I'm gonna be honest. This is one of those beers that tastes. I mean, it tastes like a quality beer. but it's got like the bitterness. It's got like hoppy bitterness without the citrus flavor.
I don't like it. I don't think you like it that much either.
Not a huge fan. Now, is it the worst beer I've ever had? No,
Definitely not.
Not even close. As long as they keep brewing Iron City and Arrogant Bastard, they're safe. Those two companies are never gonna do anything for. Wouldn't it be funny if I got sponsorship from one?
Well, you mentioned their names a lot.
Okay, I can automatically say, I don't know, but that's definitely, this is how we are right now.
Yeah, so far that is definitely towards the
Okay, so we're going
not winter side.
Florida Avenue Brewing, Florida, in Tampa, Florida. This is a 4.9% lager, where good beer is never hard to find. Florida Avenue Brewing Company.
I wonder if that's part of the Florida Avenue where it's like one way or where it's like two ways on the street.
I don't know.
Dog!
Best Florida Beer 2019, bronze winner. Canned and brewed and canned by Brew Bus Brewing in Tampa, Florida for Florida Avenue Brewing Company.
Brew bus? Is it actually a bus?
Brew Bus, that's that thing you can get on and they take you around to different craft breweries.
Oh, it's like the tour.
Apparently they have a brewery
thing.
too.
Oh, cool.
So it's like this is contracted out. Where is Nyla?
Nyla!
Oh, there she is.
Come here.
Man,
Good girl.
is it me or are these all about the same color? Well, actually, no, this one's a little... Man, it's about the
Good
same color.
girl.
They're all about the same color. I'm not going to pour these both out just in case. We have premature evacuation.
Well, the that last one is like the color of a bad urine sample when you're not very hydrated, so this one's a little bit better than that. I forgot to smell.
Oh.
This is tasty.
It's not bitter at all. It's very tasty. It's like light.
It's a little different too. Like, not like nothing I've ever had before, but I can't like automatically go, wow, I've had this beer before.
Well, the first thing I did when I smelled it, which is weird for me because I normally can't smell, is I thought of, the first beer I thought of was one of those the Asian beers, like one of the ones we did from Thailand or China.
Okay.
Oh, man, this is really tasty.
This is definitely not bad.
Although,
I think that this is definitely like drink it out of a glass beer. Like, don't drink it out of the can. I didn't try it out of the can, but just that's the impression that I get from drinking it. It's too classy for the can.
it's hard to say though because it's not. It's like it's almost like there's not enough flavor.
Really, because I thought it was pretty well flavored.
Huh. Well, that's why there's several thousand breweries in America.
This is true. All different tastes and all different styles. I think this is my favorite so far. Actually, I'm pretty clear this is my favorite so far.
Yeah, I think our new order is going to be like this.
Yes. The can is backwards, though.
Which can's backwards?
So, yes.
Okay. Okay. So, we have one last beer to try.
I hear big game coverage getting like louder
Before
inside.
we go in to watch the big game. Now this is Crooked Thumb Brewing. This is their Harbor Lager, 5.2% alcohol. And this is a traditional Vienna style lager with a bready malt, slightly sweet flavor, balanced with a subtle hop character and blah blah blah. Okay.
Well, that description was really kind of
Hanging off on the west coast like a crooked thumb. Oh, it's like the crooked thumb on the where St. Pete comes down.
okay.
That's what they're calling, like the crooked thumb. This is on in Safety Harbor, Florida. This one also says pour in a glass and enjoy.
Oh, did the last one say that?
No, the last one didn't. It was.
I was just saying that I thought it would be much better in a glass.
Ooh, this is dark.
Oh my goodness. That is like the really bad urine sample.
Darker than the mainstream beer.
I should probably stop like comparing beer to urine.
Yeah, why not?
I don't know why I do that.
Because it looks like urine. I know exactly why you do it. Oh, now this one's definitely craft beer. Because you can't see through it. It's kind of cloudy. It's very dark. It's almost like an apricot
great-grandmother
color.
used to call it pisvasa. Pisvasa.
I got nothing. I got no smell. I don't have a sense of smell.
It has a pretty amber kind of head. Well, you know, normally when you pour beer, no matter what color it is, the head is still kind of like a white or off-white. This kind of like got a yellowish tinge.
Okay.
Or maybe it's just me. I don't know. It almost looks like a cider.
This has got a strong aftertaste.
It doesn't taste like a cider.
No. It's got a full flavor. I'm not gonna lie. It's very full flavor. The only concern I have is I'm not sure it's a really good flavor.
Huh.
Oof. I don't know. It's just now. To be fair, on a couple of these, I did notice like this one was brewed in March of 2020. So this has been sitting on a shelf a little while.
It's a coronavirus beer. They're all coronavirus beer. Coronavirus beers. Who am I talking about?
Well,
I'm a cold.
I don't know. Now that I've taken another.
So Florida Avenue takes my #1 spot out of this challenge so far. You can't see what I'm doing, so but I don't know why I'm moving up. I'm a.
That's my dog chasing a squirrel.
I think that I like it better than the Adoptable just because the Adoptable was so bubbly to me that I couldn't really taste it.
Let's see.
Even after I swirled it around a bunch, I got more aftertaste than actual taste.
I gotta be honest. I think I like this one best. That's the one you like best, right? Okay. And this was my least favorite. So, I think I gotta do this.
I knew you were going to do that.
I think this is the order they should
I
do.
flip-flop the middle ones, but you know, it's your beer channel.
You flip-flop the middle ones?
Yeah. I think I like the Harbor better than the Adoptable.
Yeah. But this one's definitely better than this. It's not.
But you know, you like the IPAs and you like the bitter, and I don't.
Anyhow, this is how they finished, and I'm gonna say there's not really a loser here, because they were all good beer. I mean, if any type of judgment is on you're looking for quality beer, these all taste like someone spent some time. These weren't just thrown together.
I will say though, if you don't like IPAs, you probably won't like the postcard.
No, and if you really like IPAs, you probably like that one the best. See, I don't know. I go in phases of IPAs. Some IPAs I like, some IPAs I don't. And I go through phases. Like for a while, I stopped drinking IPA altogether, and now I'm drinking it more frequently.
Well, part of it's supposed to be the expectation too. That's a Pilsner, and it tastes too much like an IPA.
Here, try this Pilsner, and see what you think of it.
That's yummy. That is so smooth.
Also brewed in Tampa.
Okay, well, if you put that in the mix, that's my favorite.
Really?
Yeah, that's good. It's smooth.
I don't remember what.
That man, you can like suck that down. Did we drink that before?
Yeah, is that still running? I don't know.
Yep.
I thought we tried. I see what I should have. If we next time we do a lager thing, I'm gonna get there's some that have scored way higher than any of these four.
See, that was my idea, was just doing a Yingling taste test.
Well, but
It didn't originate in Tampa, but there's still a brewery in Tampa.
they are.
We went
Except
on
the
a
lady
tour.
on the brewery tour made fun at Pabst Blue Ribbon because she said, "We found a way to make good beer here."
Well, that's because they used to have Stroh's there.
Fermented moose piss. Yeah.
And man, it smelled, because I used to live across the street from there, and man, that was a wicked smell.
I could have sworn we tested this one. I need to organize this mess because I still have some in the back that we didn't do actual beer reviews of, but I have reviews written up on them.
Well, if you were really fancy, it would be all like computerized and on a tablet or something instead of in a notebook. Oh my god, I just gave him an idea. That's so bad.
That was not good. Anyhow, these are all beers you should try. You should try them all. In fact, you should I don't know. We need a 18-year-old child that can drive.
Huh.
And she could just...
So we could go on a tour?
Could just drive us around to all the local breweries, because there's breweries all over. There's 3 or 4 breweries within 10 miles of our house.
Hey, if anybody wants a free job where it doesn't pay at all, but
Volunteer to drive us
maybe
around?
occasionally you get to say something on Mike's Beer Channel. Would they get to say something on Mike's Beer Channel?
Sure, why not?
Yeah. So
We
you want
do
a little
live
bit of
videos.
internet infamy? That's just wrong.
Anyhow, subscribe, smash the notification button. I need to go get in there and start making chicken wings for the big game.
Yes. Campbell's soup
The soup
or the bowl.
or the bowl.
Woohoo.
Till next time.
Like, subscribe. Oh my gosh.